So I want to be honest with y'all about something. When I first started trying to make money with digital products, I believed some straight up lies. Like stuff I was so sure was true and it cost me months. I'm not talking about the obvious stuff. I'm talking about the lies that sound true. The ones where you go, well, that makes sense. And then you waste 6 months following advice that was never going to work for someone like you. Real talk. I've cried in my car more than once, making $20 an hour at my job, completely capped out, stressed, struggling, living paycheck to paycheck, and I had kids at home. And I kept thinking, maybe I'm just not cut out for this. But here's what I realized. It wasn't me that was the problem. It was what I believed. So today, I want to walk you through the 3 lies that I believed first so that you don't waste the time I did. And at the end, I'm going to show you what actually worked. Lie number 1, you'll make money fast. Okay, so here's the thing. Lie number 1, and I fell for this one really hard. I believed I was going to make money fast. Like, I watched those videos where, somebody holds up their phone and they're showing their $5,000 day. And I thought, that's going to be me in like 2 weeks. Heck no, that was not me. Can you make money with digital products? Absolutely. But super fast? I'm going to be very real with y'all. It took me 4 months before I made a single dollar. 4 months of showing up, creating, posting videos that nobody watched, and wondering if I just was wasting my time. But here's what nobody says out loud. Buying a course or a program is never a guarantee that you're going to make money, period. Okay? And I want you to know that going in because nobody told me. Sure, they're going to show you the screenshot of the $5,000 day or month, but they don't show you the 4 months of zeros before it. So that was lie number 1. And honestly, it almost made me quit before I even got started. Lie number 2, and this one kept me stuck for way longer than it should have. I believed that I needed to be an expert. Like, I genuinely thought, who's going to listen to me? I'm just a boring, regular mom. There's nothing fancy about me. I don't have a business degree. I'm not some tech genius. I used to have to call my teenager to help me attach a PDF to an email. I am not a tech person whatsoever. But here's what I've learned. You don't need to be an expert. You just need to know one thing that somebody else doesn't know yet. That's it. If you're 2 steps ahead of somebody, you can help them skip the mistakes that you made. You don't need a PhD in digital marketing. You just need to be willing to share what worked for you. Does that make sense? Like the person who's, 3 months behind you thinks that you're the expert, even if you still feel like you're figuring it all out. Lie number 3, you have to build everything from scratch. This is the one that almost broke me. I believed I had to build everything from scratch by myself. I thought I had to create every product, write every sales page, set up every email sequence, design every funnel, and I spent months stuck in figuring it out mode. I had Canva open in one tab, YouTube tutorials in another, trying to figure out email sequences and sales pages and delivery systems. And I wasn't making any money because I was too busy trying to be a one-woman tech company. And then I realized something. The people who were actually making money, they weren't building everything themselves. They were using systems that were already built and proven. They were spending their time sharing and connecting, not designing and coding. That shift changed everything for me. So here's what I did. I stopped trying to build a business from scratch, and I found a done-for-you system, a pre-built digital business in a box that already had all of the products, all the sales pages, all the email sequences, all of it. And look, I'm not going to pretend it was magic. I still had to show up every day. I still had to learn the offer inside and out. I still had to make videos and post on social media and actually tell people it existed. But I wasn't staring at a blank screen anymore. I wasn't spending my nights trying to figure out how to design a sales page. I had something already built, already proven, and I could just focus on what actually matters, getting in front of people, because that's when things started to change. Okay, let me break this down because I want you to see both plans clearly, okay? So path 1, build everything from scratch. You create your own products. You write your own sales pages. You set up email marketing. You figure out delivery and automation. It works, but it took me months and I nearly quit twice. Or path number 2, pre-built proven system. You use something that's already done. The products, the pages, the systems, they exist. You're not building, you are plugging in and sharing. Okay? So here's the thing. Neither path is wrong, but you got to be honest with yourself about which one actually fits your life. Because here's the question that changed everything for me. Do you want to spend the next 6 months building a business? Or do you want to spend the next 6 months sharing one that's already done for you? Now hold on, because this is the part that actually matters. If you pick the wrong path for you, if you spend 6 months trying to build everything yourself when you could have been sharing and connecting with people the whole time, that's not 6 months of learning. That's 6 months that you don't get back with your family. And I know, because I've lived it, and I don't want that for you. So here's how to pick. Once you've got a system, whether you built it or you found it pre-built, you got to do one thing. You got to show people it exists. And no, you don't need paid ads. You can make videos like this one. You can post on social media if you want. You can talk about the problem that you solve and naturally mention what helped you. I made like 50 videos before I sold anything. 50. But those videos, they're still out there working for me today. The products, the pages, the emails, all of it is the machine. But you are the engine. You still have to show up. You still have to connect. You still have to be consistent. But here's the difference. When the system is already built, you're not spending your nights trying to figure out tech. You're spending your time actually talking to people. And that's where the sales come in from. So, real talk. Here's the timeline nobody will give you. And I wish somebody had told me this. If you are building from scratch, month 1 to 3, you're learning and creating. Probably not making any money yet. Month 3 to 6, traction starts. Month 6 to 12, things compound. But if you're using a pre-built system, you skip the building phase. You start sharing right away. But here's the honest part. There's no guarantee. There's no guaranteed timeline for your first sale. Anybody who promises you that isn't being honest with you. What I can tell you is you're starting from a place that took me months to reach on my own, okay? You're not behind, you're ahead. Does that make sense? Like, I hope I'm explaining this okay. So here's what I want you to do right now. And don't overthink this. Don't spend the next 3 weeks researching. So step 1, grab my Freedom Formula Blueprint down below. It's going to show you the exact system that I use and how it all fits together. No catch, no pitch. It's just the roadmap I wish I had sooner. And if you want to see the done-for-you system that I use every single day, the one with the pre-built products and the pages and the emails, it's all explained down in the blueprint as well. I'll show you exactly what it looks like inside. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!